Hope you're all still awake. Late Night Mega here. And we're going to start off at the party camp by
Oh, marvelous.
giving some marvelous gifts. Mainly, I'm going to give gifts to people who like that Chasen Sack mead. That's actually for Ogren. However,
You have excellent taste.
I already have Ogren's personal side quest, so I don't care to make him any happier. I'm going to apply that logic to a few other people that we already have their side quests for. Like Liliana, we don't have her side quests, so we'll give her some stuff. Like Alistair's, we already did.
Why, thank you so much.
Morrigan's, we're already underway. So like this Black Runestone,
Why, thank you so much.
I think we've already
Why,
done
thank you so
Sten's. That's
much.
who should get the portrait. So yeah, I'm not giving these
Very
to the right
nice.
people.
Very nice indeed.
See, I thought you might like that stone, even though it's not technically for you. Alright, let's talk to people. See if we can get something from them. By get something, I mean give me
I-
side quests.
Have I ever told you I really like the way you wear your hair?
Thank you.
It's very nice, and it suits you. Simple. Not like the elaborate hairstyles we wore in Orlais. They involved flowers, ribbons, jewels. 1 year, feathers were all the rage, and Lady Elise decided she needed to outdo everyone else, and actually wore live songbirds in her voluminous hair.
That seems like a bad
The
idea.
chirping was quite charming for a while, but you must realize, terrified little birdies often have loose bowels.
Oh, yuck. Yeah, why are you telling me?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
But I was trying to say something nice to you, wasn't I? Oh, forgive me. My mind wanders so. It's just that I feel so comfortable talking to you. Like I could say anything and you wouldn't judge me.
Well, after what you just told us about some lady wearing birds in her hair, I don't know what to think about. Well,
Yes,
with the first
very
option.
much so. I haven't felt this close to anyone in a long time. I really enjoy your company.
And yeah, there's romance options here. We have like enough. Once you get enough like
Thank you.
friendliness
I
with
am honored that you feel that way.
with your party members, like you can like choose to have romance with them. I'm not gonna take that route. We're gonna be happily single. Hello
Orzammar
there.
has sent her best, Warden. It has been a long time since the Dwarven army has marched on the surface.
Do you need anything? Of course
Outfitting
you
any
do.
army on short notice, there's always room for more gear. Gems would serve the most utility. The Middlestone, sapphires and the like. We're dealing with many smaller foundries, and larger values might overwhelm.
Alright, so we go to these donation boxes, and this is where we can turn in stuff. So we're going to do that. And in fact, we're just going to give like, because none of these are garnet. We need to keep 1 diamond and 10 garnets, and they're not asking me to turn in any of those. But as far as like money and the rune stones, I'm not going to turn any of those in, at least not at this point. But I probably should have been turning in the other rune stones. I honestly don't even know what these menu options are going to be like. Like, if I go to turn in rune stones, will it make me just turn in all of them? Because I want to turn in all of them. I have a couple that I want to, like, craft onto my weapons at some point.
Everything brings us closer to victory.
Well, good for you. Alright, Wayne, let's talk to you again.
Have you encountered many abominations, apart from the ones in the Circle Tower?
Now, this is actually an interesting conversation. Do you keep this in
You are
mind for
younger than I,
later?
and your nerves yet have some steel in them. Did you feel any fear facing the abominations?
Honestly, like, I just stabbed them in the face. I mean, they look creepy.
I saw an abomination. My blood turned to ice. It was months before the nightmares stopped. It was the knowledge that I could easily become one of them that frightened me the most.
I don't... Yeah, I like that one. We'll just compliment her.
One slip.
Or the last
All
one.
it takes is one slip, and everything you are is simply gone. Replaced by madness. And there is no turning back. Or at least that's what they say. Of late, I have begun to wonder if there is any way an abomination can be cured. Or if a mage could be so possessed and still retain their sanity, their humanity.
I was really, at this point in the conversation, past gameplay, me was like, I wonder why she's, like, asking us about this. Or talking about this.
Because every mage lives with this threat. It is constantly on our minds. Do not trouble yourself.
Yeah, there's more to it than
This
that
is
for
only an
you.
old lady giving voice to her musings.
That didn't get any plus or minus happiness. Didn't get a side quest either. Zevran, I need your side quest.
What say you?
How do I even get Zevran's side quest?
By all means.
Isn't there's a couple of them, like I ended up looking up Liliana's side quest because
you
she
wish
has
to
like
know
so much
about
happiness,
Antiva, do you?
and we're
The
not
only way to truly appreciate
getting her
it would be
quest.
to go
There's
there.
like some
It
different,
is
a couple
warm
of them. There's like
place,
some
not cold
different
and
things you have to
high
do
like
rather than
Svalbard.
just
In Antiva
plainly
it rains often, but the flowers are always
save
in
their
bloom.
happiness.
Or so the saying goes. It's not really a matter of wanting to go back. I cannot go. At least not yet.
Because you failed to kill them,
I
yes?
hail from the glorious Antiva city, home to the royal palace. It is a glittering gem amidst the sand, my Antiva city. Do you come from someplace comparable?
Came from an alienage where my cousin got, you know,
And it's a fine enough city, I suppose. Though it rather looks like someone spilled all the houses on top of a mountain and called it home, no?
spilled all of the
You know what is
houses
most
on
odd?
top of a
We
mountain.
speak of my homeland, and for all its wine and its
I mean, that's an
dark-haired beauties and the
interesting way
lilo
to
flutes of the
describe
minstrels,
it, but
I miss the leather the most.
the leather. What do you like about leather?
It may as well be. But not this once, no. I mean the smell. For years, I lived in a tiny apartment near Antiva City's leather-making district, in a building where the crows stored their youngest recruits, packed in like crates.
Ah, so
I
he
grew
likes certain
accustomed to the
smells.
stench, even though the humans
Well, you know
complained
what?
of it
If we're going to
constantly.
share about
To
what
this
kinds
day,
of
the smell
smells that we
fresh
like,
leather is
I'll
what
let
reminds
you
me
guys
most of home more than anything else.
in a little personal thing with me. One of my favorite smells is actually like the smell of swimming pool chlorine.
Oh, not so long.
I like
know.
that smell.
It is my first time away from Antiva, however, and the thought of never returning makes me think of it constantly. Before I left, I was tempted to spend what little coin I possessed on leather boots I spotted in a store window. Finest Antivan leather.
I also spent a
Perfect
lot of time
craftsmanship.
swimming as a kid.
Ah, but I was a fool to leave them. I thought, Zevran, you can buy them when you return as a reward for a job well done. More the fool I, no?
And that's Voja that's barking. It's not the neighbor dog.
True, and it's a comforting thought. One simply never knows what is to come next. How could I have suspected I would end up defeated by a beautiful Grey Warden, a woman who then spares my life? I could not.
Now, what to go with here? Yeah, we'll go with the top one.
I say you are beautiful because it is true. Should I not?
Oh, no. Tell me. Compliment me. By all means.
And glad I am to hear it. Now, if it is all the same to you, I would prefer not to speak more of Antiva. It makes me wistful and hungry for a proper meal.
Okay. Well, we got some more happiness with Zevran. Didn't get a side quest. Let's talk to Shale.
I have a question for it, if it will indulge me. My understanding is that it encountered the smith named Karadin. He who was responsible for the creation of the golems, that he had become a golem himself.
Yeah,
What I do not know is what became
about
of him.
that.
Why did he not return with it? I would have many questions for him.
So we could lie, but you guys know my stance on the lying bits. I'm just going to tell him I'm gonna tell Shale. Shale's actually
He
a
killed
female,
himself?
but I'm gonna tell Shale the truth.
I would doubt it, but no. I see it is telling the
See?
truth.
See?
May
This is
I
why we don't
ask what
lie.
became of the Anvil of the
Especially
Void?
to our party
Assuming
members.
that it too still existed.
Yep, and we destroyed it as Caridin wanted.
Then it was no doubt for the best. With Caridin
Good.
also goes any chance I might have had of finding answers on my past, I assume. Tell me, did it find out anything from Caridin? Anything at all about how I might have been made?
We do know how the anvil makes golems from living souls.
Meaning that I was once a living creature? That seems highly unlikely, and more than a little insulting.
Apparently, you don't seem to
Is it
remember that part of your life. Well, I'm not trying to insult you.
Was I forced into this? Or simply glad to abandon a frail body? And more importantly, who was I? I simply must know. I cannot help but believe that answers lie elsewhere in the deep roads. We must look.
Sure.
Yes, no, I don't know. If it can search the deep roads, I may remember something. If not, then I will have to wait.
All right. Well, that's Shale's quest unlocked. We have to go to the deep roads. And it turns out you cannot unlock that quest until after you complete all of the events at Orzammar. So, with that, we are going to grab Oghren.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, not actually grab Oghren. We're gonna take Oghren to the person that he wanted to see. And then, I don't know, I guess we can start on Shale's quest. But before that, aha, we have a battle. This is not just that random merger. This is actually going to turn into a battle.
More dark spots.
Hello there. Let's rip your toes off. Now, we don't have Morrigan with us, so our party's going to be a bit more physical. Another thing I noticed during the times when... I say during the times. I'm, like, spoiling the next
Too bad for you.
5 episodes or something. Yeah, let's not analyze... Let's not post-commentary analyze ahead of things. Let's focus on this battle. We've got Darkspawn here. This guy just, like, pulls out a giant... Where did you even pull that out from? Then again, look at all the inventory that we have. Okay, get rid of the Darkspawn Alpha. Let's just kill some things. I wasn't planning on having battles. Because we've spent so much time, like, just being able to... Oh, traps. Let me take care of those real quick here. I'm taking care of traps. Oh, that one I can't take care of. Someone must have ran into it. Oh, hey, we leveled up. That's also nice. Okay. All the Darkspawn want to be dead now? Alright, let's pick up treasures, and I'll level up at some point. I want to pick up treasures first. I mean, we've spent so much time, like, being able to just bounce all over the Ferelden map and not run into any battles. We run into that one, like, merchant thing, and that's what I thought we were running into. And then a battle started. But, as you'll see, this was not an ordinary battle. And no, I'm not giving spoilers from, like, the next 5 episodes. But something that's going to happen here. But I have to finish picking up stuff. And I have to level up. But I need Elf Root. Elf Root is more important than leveling up. Elf Root is never more important than leveling up. I haven't even used Elf Root in this whole playthrough yet. Again, I haven't done much crafting this whole playthrough outside of side quests. Oh, that's the way we came in, so... Okay. Alright, then now we'll level up. And it's Zagana that's leveling up. Let's just dump everything into gunning. And here... Master trap making. Oh, I need... Feast of the Fallen. Gives me some stamina regeneration when I kill someone by backstabbing them. Awesome. It's also a passive ability, so it's nothing that I have to, like, remember to activate or things like that. Aha, something's happening. Win?
I fell.
Yeah, you did. All the excitement too much for your own
For a
phones.
moment there, I thought I was...
I like the sarcastic remarks, but I'm not going to do that with Win. With Alistair, I would.
Everything. I will explain everything when we are back at camp. Now is not the time.
Okay, so we have to go back to camp. This is in relation to... Well, Wynn's going to explain back at camp. We'll just wait till we get back to camp. Right now, we need to go see this person. I wonder if... Part of me wonders if it would have been smarter or even possible if we could come here before coming here with Oghren. Like, come here with Oghren not in our party.
Good to see you again.
And... I don't know, maybe get some more insight onto, like, her side of this. Because it sounds like they kind of left things off kind of hostile.
I'm gonna go talk to her. Look, you gotta back me up here. Got it?
Back you up. I'll just nod and agree. It shouldn't be too hard,
Thanks,
right?
Warden.
Go get her.
Just be ready to pry her off when she throws herself at me. We don't want to make a scene here. Well, don't pry her off me too soon. I mean, a little scene's
Oh my
all
gosh.
right.
Really, Oghren?
Are you sure you're not a baker? Because you got a sodding nice set of buns.
Oh my.
Oghren, is that you?
Yeah.
I
flesh,
don't...
baby.
Don't anybody
What are you
ever
doing here?
use that
Just
pickup
trying
line?
to kick back with a pint. Fighting Darkspawn's a lot of sodding work, you know?
You're fighting Darkspawn?
Yes, he... Well, we did fight an army of golems. Or I could just watch.
It was a
I'll
bit
help
of
him out. I
pain,
said I'd
but
back him up.
It was a personal favor for the King of Orzammar, you understand?
The whole surface to choose from, and you just happened to come to my tavern?
Well,
Tell her it's... Oh, gosh. He was looking for you,
I
actually.
was thinking about our days together back in Orzammar.
Oh, so you mean you didn't find another girl willing to put up with you pissing on the table? I'm shocked.
It's a sign of affection.
This is a sign of disturbance.
I've been thinking about you, Felsi.
What do you want, Oghren?
Nothing. Just thought I'd see how you were doing is all. Well, maybe that and grease up the Bronto, if you know what I mean.
Oh, no.
Well, you've seen me. You'll have to go back to Orzammar for the Bronto.
Oh, gosh. This conversation is just so awkward. Yes, we could lie and
If
say
by
that's
fun
clean,
you
but
mean
yeah.
more likely to light farts on fire, yes.
Oh, well, it's been fun, Felsi. But I better go.
Oh, my.
Don't let the door hit you in the arse on the way out. Actually, who am I kidding? Go ahead and let it. Indulge yourself.
Well, Oghren approved. The quest is completed.
That could have gone better.
You could try again. Not very surprising. Try
Why
again.
bother? Once this blight thing's taken care of, the ladies will be all over me like flies on a corpse. Might as well rest up while I can. You ready to go?
Yep, we're done here.
Aye. All right then.
We got the quest completed. I don't know if you could have actually hooked the two up.
Just take that duster out of here. I don't want to look at him.
Well, she doesn't seem too happy anymore. I don't know why Ogren was satisfied about that. He didn't get to
Welcome back to the spoiled princess. How may
do
I
the
serve?
Bronto thing.
Of course.
Okay, what do you actually have here? I wonder if you have anything for me. I can sell my junk too. Sell some other junk that I picked up. At some point I'm going to clear out some of these extra shields that we just aren't using. And I don't think they have anything else here. Wine is a gift for Wynne, but she just fell down. I don't think we need to make her any more tipsy. Alright, so with his quest completed, what we can do now is, well, we're going to go back to camp and talk to Wynne, because I have to go back to camp and get Shale in my party, because I'm sure the game is not really going to let us go searching for Shale's memories without, you know, Shale. But this time, though, we're going to make a party with Shale, Alistair, and Wynne, and we'll leave Morrigan sidelined. And we'll see how that goes. But first,
I think
yeah, make sure we can still make a party for
Wynne.
Wynne.
For what happened earlier.
Yes, you do.
You should know that something happened to me at the tower before you came along. You spoke to Petra, did you not? She told you I saved her from a demon.
Yeah, I remember that.
Did, but I did not survive that encounter.
Remember when she was talking about curing someone from abominations? Yep, I'm starting to put two and two together.
No, I'm not undead. If I were a possessed walking corpse and could still think, I'd kill myself. I engaged a very powerful demon to rescue Petra. It sapped me of all my energy and will and left me drained. It took everything I had to defeat it. And when I was done, I no longer had the strength to keep my heart beating. I remember my life ebbing away. Everything receded from me. Sound, light. I remember being enveloped in complete, impenetrable darkness. And then I sensed a presence enfolding me and cradling me, whispering quietly to me. The sensation is impossible to describe. I was being held back, firmly but gently, as a mother would a child, eager to slip from her grasp. I felt life and warmth flowing through my veins again. I began to be aware of small sounds and the discomfort of my hip pressing into the cold stone of the tower floor.
Interesting. But what exactly happened?
The Fade contains spirits both benevolent and malicious. The benevolent spirits seldom make themselves known, because they want nothing from mortals, unlike the demons. It was one of these spirits that saved me. Without it, I would be dead. And it has not left me. It is with me, even now, bonded to me. You see, I am supposed to be dead. It is the spirit that is keeping me in this world. And this is not the way of things. Perhaps the spirit did not expect this, but it is weakening gradually. I am living on borrowed time.
Okay. As long as you last till the end of the game, I'm good.
I do not know. I can feel when the spirit weakens, so I should have fair warning. But come, let us not talk about this. There is time yet.
Okay. And that still didn't unlock a side quest for
What's
Wynne.
on your mind?
But the thing we went through with Wynn collapsing in that battle, that does
always
have
had an
something to
affinity
do
for the
with
spirits
the
of
side
Fae.
quest.
As a child, I never feared my dreams because I knew
So
they
that
were
made
there.
me kind of wonder, because she was talking about abominations and curing them. So this is
I
apparently
could sense the demons too, and their
not a
presence
demon, but
frightened
a
me.
benevolent
It was
spirit,
the kindly spirits of the Fae
which is
that
why
took the
she
fear from
isn't
me.
an abomination,
I've
but
always been
maybe
able
it's
to
kind
feel
of
the
like a
spirits,
form of
even
that.
if I never saw them.
And maybe that's why she's
And
wondering
as
if
I
there's
nurtured
like a
my
cure.
talent in the circle, I became more sensitive. I began to notice every time I was in the Fade, whether it was in a dream or in magical practice, that I was being watched. Sometimes I would see it, a glowing, nebulous form. Most times I would just feel its presence, gentle and comforting, but somehow alien. I think it is a spirit of faith. They have never been seen before, and perhaps I am wrong. But something tells me I'm not. It always felt like the same entity. This one spirit was curious about me, and was guarding me, for want of a better word.
Okay, we'll go with that.
There were times when I was in the Fade that it seemed to stretch forth to shield me, keeping me safe. And I think it gave me strength in my most terrible battles, Ostagar being one of them.
Yeah, personal protector. Or a
I don't know
demon?
why I was chosen. Perhaps it knew that there was something more that lay in store for me. I like to think that I was given a rare chance, and I'm going to make the best of the time so generously given to me.
Alright.
I will not lie motionless in a bed with coverlets up to my chin, waiting for death to claim me. That is not the death for me. And so I will fight alongside the Grey Warden and help prepare her for
I
the
like
task
that
that is yet
perspective. You
before
know,
her.
she knows
So
that
you
she's
had
on
better listen
borrowed
to
time
me,
with this spirit,
because I
and it's
swear,
weakening as
if I
she
should fall
continues
before
to
the end
exert
and
herself
you
in
don't seem to be
battles.
doing things
But she
properly,
does so because
I'll
she
get up
still
again to
wants
give you
to
a
make
good
use
finger waving.
of however much time she has left with this spirit, instead of just,
I think you'll be
living in
all
a little
right,
cottage
even
somewhere,
without my help.
not really doing anything against, the Blight and Darkspawn issue that's coming over Ferelden. Well, that's cool. Alright, so with that, I kind of mentioned we came back here because we need to get Shale.
Yes.
Yes.
And this time we're going to go with Shale and Alistair. And with that, I will see you in the next episode where things might suddenly pick up. So I'll see you then.